Hello everyone, it's your buddy Sven here, once again coming at you with another Hearthstone video. Now today we're going to be discussing something a little bit different. Whereas I've gone through some deck tutorials and I've gone through some games, I wanted to go ahead and teach you guys how to craft your own cards in Hearthstone and how to get cards other than just packs. Now what you would do is to share from the main menu, you would just go to My Collection, and then you can go down to Crafting. Now what this does is, say for example, we want to craft... I don't know, because we have quite a few Paladin cards here. But let's say, for example, that we had a lot of dust and we wanted to craft Bolvar 4-Dragon. Now, Bolvar 4-Dragon is one of the Paladin legendaries, came out in GVG, the 5/17. Whenever a friendly minion dies while this is in your hand, gain 1 attack. He's a really nice card in a lot of situations, but say, for example, you really want him. Now, what you have the options for is that there's a enchant dust, which will take away 1600 for a legendary, and then if you wanted to disenchant him, you'd get 400 as you get 400 dust back in return for the card. Now, if I can go ahead and find a page where there'd be actually some decent stuff. Coghammer, yeah, Coghammer is an epic. So we covered the legendaries, but I wanted to go ahead and cover the dust. So a card like Shielded Minipot, which is a common, you have to spend 40 dust to create it, and you only get 5 for disenchanting it. Not really worth it. Scarlet Purifier, which is a rare. I'm using Paladin cards as an example because I'm a Paladin player. It costs you 100 dust to create it, and 20 dust to disenchant it. And then a card like Coghammer, which is an epic, costs you 400 dust to make, and you get 100 out of disenchanting. And then, as a reminder, we're going to go ahead and use Tyrion as an example this time. 1600 to make, 1400 to disenchant. Now, say for example, oh god, I accidentally clicked something, I didn't mean to craft it, so say for example we do this, this is what I get for not having enough dust to do some epics. So say for example you're going through and you wanted to make Blessed Champion, or you thought you did. So you click Create, makes the card, and then you're like, oh crap, so I didn't want to invest 100 dust into Blessed Champion. You can undo that, and you get all of your dust back. As long as you stay in the menu, it keeps your dust. That's really important to know, because if you are careful about it, you can go ahead and make something, and then really kind of consider it. It's like, say for example, you're about to invest, a lot of dust. I mean, boom, you wouldn't really refund, but say for example you wanted to make a card like, I don't know, let's go ahead and say Trogzor the Aethanator here. Kind of less used legendary, but say for example you invested the 1600 dust into him, which I don't have to invest at the moment, and you're like, oh crap, I don't really want to make Trogzor. You could disenchant it for the full 1600 as long as you don't click away like that. If you click away, disenchanting him will give you 400. Now, my opinion, there are certain times you should disenchant or enchant, or to create cards. Now, creating cards whenever you have the dust, that's fine. In my opinion, it's better to hang on to the dust and craft epics and legendaries more so than getting commons and rares. Now, whatever you need for your deck, go for it. But it's going to take some time to accumulate the dust and get the cards out of the packs and all that fun stuff. I always recommend getting packs in the beginning, because that's going to give you a really nice standard collection of things and just a nice little starter. Now, my usual guide for disenchanting, now as you can tell, the ratio is pretty disproportionate here. I'd have to disenchant 5 rares to make another rare, 8 commons in order to make a common, 4 epics in order to make an epic, and then 4 legendaries for another legendary. I'll go ahead and prove that with the math here. Now, here's the thing. Disenchanting cards in a lot of situations is not worth it. So I only disenchant cards that I have more than 2 of. If I have more than the playable amount of cards, I'll disenchant that extra dust. That's how I got the 305 dust so far that I'm sitting on, that I've used a good chunk of so far. But I used to have a lot more than that. But the thing is, don't disenchant cards unless you have extras that you can't physically put into a deck, because the ratio isn't worth it. Because, commons only give you 5 dust. And I get it, 5 adds up, but why not just use the pack to add it up? Say, for example, that you get 1 rare and 4 commons, kind of the most common pack result. Now you get 4 commons and 1 rare, and that's all extra. That's 40 dust out of the pack. That's enough to create any common of your choice. That adds up, but it's all stuff that you didn't have to use. I would not like to disenchant my shielded mini bot for 5 dust because it's my only shielded mini bot. Anywho, I think this just about wraps up the tutorial for crafting. I want to keep it short and sweet and to the point. If you like what you heard in this video, please leave a like down below, and please hit that big red button. That'll let you subscribe to me. You get to see my videos the moment they come out, really. Anywho, this has been Sven. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.